Viking Views. I'm Ashlyn Ellis. Last weekend, Marshall lost a son, a friend, and a hero in firefight, Randall Davenport. We paid tribute to Marshall's fallen hero.
Marshall firefighter Randall Scott Davenport passed away Sunday, October 24, 2010, at 37 years old. He was seen as a hero to many in the Marshall and Saline County area. Having a passion of being a firefighter, he was a member of the Marshall Fire Department since September 13, 2004. Randall was given his final resting place Thursday, October 28th. After services were held at the Martin Community Center, a procession which included over 40 fire trucks, several ambulances, and law enforcement vehicles from surrounding counties wound through the Marshall area as the community came in full support, lining the entire route to the cemetery. The Saline County 911 Dispatch Center issued Davenport's last call Thursday afternoon.
Attention all agencies dispatched by Saline County Central Dispatch. This is the last alarm call from Marshall Fire Department Firefighter 213, Randall Scott Davenport. His duty with Marshall Fire Department began September 13, 2004. The Marshall Fire Department is thankful for the service that Firefighter 213 has provided to the community, and the fire personnel are honored to have served with Randall Scott Davenport. He will be greatly missed.
The first round of Valley Idol 2010 was held on October 28th in the Met. Students sang an a cappella song to compete against their friends. 6 students passed to the second round, and they are Josh Blackburn, Kelly Cupp, Charlique Roll, Philip Hamer, Natalie Cotto Garcia, and Deckel Nesbitt. They are going to be singing at the MVC Theater on November 4th at 8:30 p.m. Dancing with Valley started last Tuesday, October 26th. 3 of MVC's familiar faces, Harold Hynek, Allie Lindemann, and Brian Hampton, were seen showing off their dance moves with the help of the Repertory Dance Ensemble. These 3 are competing again on November 8th in the MVC Theater. If you find yourself looking for some great home-style cooking in Marshall, there is a little well-known local restaurant just north of the square called Have a Snack. Local Marshall residents and Moval students alike agree the food keeps them coming back for more. Viking Views' Matt Ellis has more.
On the north side of town, across the street from the library, sits a diner known for its wide variety of food choices, daily specials, and flexible hours. Owner Patty Merchant is in her 5th year of owning Have a Snack after working at the restaurant in the late 70s. She contributes to customers' loyalty to being open late at night and early in the morning, as well as being able to make any food the customer wants. Missouri Valley College student Brady Dean tells his story of how he created something unique on the menu.
I sat there, I was like, is there any possible way that you can make some kind of McGriddle or something like that? And he goes, what's on it? I said, sausage, egg, cheese, syrup, and pancakes. He just goes, yeah, I can come up with something. So this was obviously made, and we named it that night and called it the Have a Snack Wish.
And if you're not quite sure what to order in Have a Snack,
well, the only other thing I have to say is if you can't really remember the name of a Have a Snack Wish, then just come in here and say, I want what Brady gets.
Hundreds of local Marshall kids of all ages went to the YMCA Saturday and Sunday night for games, candy, and fun. It was estimated that over 600 kids attended the event. Some of the games included beanbag toss, limbo, and a huge inflatable play place. Refreshments and popcorn were available to the children and parents as well. Overall, the night was considered a success. Last October 29th, the Marshall Cultural Council held the first fundraiser in the Marshall High School Commons area. The dinner was a success, featuring artists, sculptors, and photographers, as well as 4 hours of live music. Featured was the Missouri Valley Big Band under the direction of Gary Anders and Charles Ferguson. The headlining act was a collective improvisational jazz combo consisting of Missouri Valley's strongest musicians. When it comes to athletics on the Valley campus, we all know we dominate. But for the wrestling team, ranking in the top 5 of the NAIA means something, that you are almost untouchable. Will Claggett has more on this incredible story.
Missouri Valley College is known to dominate when it comes to athletics. The goal is to get the best of the best and stay number 1. The Missouri Valley men's wrestling team was recently ranked number 2 in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, or the NAIA.
Well, you know, it's a preseason ranking, so A lot of that's based on the returning athletes from the previous year, and we've got four guys that are returning All-Americans. Plus, we have a good core group that competed very well in our regional event last year.
As the men's wrestling team stays on top of their game, the coaching staff adds encouragement, not through yelling, but through talking.
Part of our job as a college coach, you have to get to know your athletes. Some of them need to be motivated in a very high intense method. Some of them you just need to sit down and talk with. Some of them need a hug. Some of them need a pat on the back. That's really the trick of it. College head coach is about 80% of your time is dealing with psychological issues and things along those lines. 20% of it's really actually wrestling stuff.
The 2010 wrestling season is already looking unpredictable, as there are close to 30 freshmen on the team and just 8 seniors. There are a total of 66 guys.
Honestly, when they walk in, they've had a huge amount of success. A lot of these guys may have won well over 100 matches and lost under 10, in their 4 years in high school, and then they walk in here and they can't get a takedown. And they get pretty discouraged pretty quick.
Being discouraged can now become a feeling of the past. The men's wrestling team is looking to make this season one of the best. Ranking number 2 is just a stepping stone for the Viking wrestlers. I'm Will Claggett for Viking Views.
For more information about the men's wrestling team, you can go to the Valley website, moval.edu, and click the Athletics tab. Missouri Valley women's volleyball lost 2-3 to William Jewell on Thursday. The Lady Vikings started their senior night by winning the first 2 sets, but lost the next 3, falling to 3-6 in the conference. The MVC men and women's soccer teams beat Central Methodist on senior night on Saturday. The Lady Vikings head to the playoffs after they won 4-1. Their last game of the regular season is at Lindenwood on Tuesday. The game will determine if Vikings will get home field advantage in the playoffs. The men's soccer team won 8-1 and is headed to their last regular season game at Lindenwood on Tuesday. Thank you for watching Viking Views. I'm Ashlyn Ellis, and here's this week's calendar of events.